Daily Chinese Horoscope, the 5th of December 2016. Rat. It's worth your while making time today to think about what needs to be done, by whom, and by when. If there are others who are affected by your careful planning with all the details, then you need to get them involved straight away. Don't be surprised if some of them look at you a little wide-eyed when you review your plans. They might not have realized that you had them in mind. Ox. You believe in putting in the effort to keep personal and professional relationships positive and happy. When you feel that the others involved are not putting in nearly as much as effort to maintain a bond, you might consider whether it's in your interests to try quite so hard. Ease off to see if they make more of an effort to connect with you. Tiger. You're quite clear on what you want to do and your reasons for doing so. Those who are attempting to change your mind to suit their own needs will need to have a highly persuasive case. It might be that they need to go their own way, for a while, without you getting caught up in their drama. When you know where you're going to, you're not going to get pulled in other directions. Rabbit. Personality clashes are often unavoidable. Clashing points of view cannot be easily reconciled, and maybe you need to accept that nobody is going to change their minds very quickly. Take a step back from the situation. You can understand how your opponent sees things without agreeing with them. In this way you can feel comfortable with holding on to your own point of view. Dragon. You would much rather give somebody a feeling of hope than pessimism. However, if you are aware that the situation they find themselves in is not very hopeful, you would be helping them more by explaining why they need to be cautious. Give them an idea of what they might expect. They might have held an overly optimistic point of view, and now they're going to be more aware of what they want to do. Snake. You're ready and willing to offer some moral support to somebody who has got into a bit of a spot of trouble. By helping them see that you are on their side, they can feel empowered to start doing a few things for themselves. You are going to help them feel they can handle the situation with some kind words of encouragement. Horse. There's no need to feel you have to have everything in place before you can take the next step. If the important things have already been done, you want to turn your attention to do the next big thing. Perhaps, you will be putting on a little pressure to those who need to speed up. Actions speak louder than words. You're going to show them you mean business. Goat. Sometimes you simply need to wait for the right moment before you say or do anything. It often seems easy to not have to wait and to simply charge ahead with what you have in mind. However, there are some people and things you need to put in place first. Be a little patient and get everything organized before you take the next step. Monkey. You're better off completing something and leaving some possibilities for a new and improved version later. There is no point in delaying matters any longer just because you could dress up some minor details to make something look pretty. It's better to get something done and dusted. Resist the temptation to make something perfect because it will cause delays. Rooster. When unexpected changes crop up, you are normally quite adept at dealing with them. Today, you realize you are a little bit put out by things. Rather than feel weighed down by everything that is happening, talk matters over with somebody who is slightly outside of the situation. Their insights could help you gain a relaxed perspective. When calmness is all around, you will see that the situation is not nearly as drastic as you had imagined. Dog. When you dwell on what went wrong, you'll start to use that as a strange sort of excuse to not try something new. Forgive yourself for having put a foot wrong in the past. You have learnt from those experiences and now you can step forward a whole lot wiser. Mistakes are unlikely to be repeated when you are aware of what not to do, as well as what you need to do. Pig. What you think is causing complications might be a symptom rather than a cause. Be prepared to dig a little deeper in order to get to the true source of trouble. It is not going to be easy to find a solution until you have found the problem. Approaching the situation with a fine-tooth comb will help you track down the real problem.